Dreaming Div. The talk of everyone, the elephant in the room right now in Wuwa. I'm gonna make it short for you. After finishing everything in there without skipping anything, as in I read the stories. This ain't it. This new game mode is definitely not Elusive Rant in any aspect. Like straight from the beginning, the two keepers literally tell us that this theater, cinema, is the work of another entity in some noir. It's in its own category, a mixed bag of Elusive Rant plus Dreamling, with lots of backstory at the side is. So now let's break it down. Is it a good game mode by itself? Yes it is. Especially for anyone who are into story or lore. They're so well made. The details of each endings are of the level of the visual novel out there, minus the visual. The devs made a really good job with the story's narrative. The new roster of resonators are also amazing, both in terms of fun and strength when it comes to their augmentations or upgrade, like Cantrella Infinite Forte, Zani's Infinite Inferno State, Alto's Infinite Mid Bullet, etc. I'll definitely update Elusive Rant spreadsheet for their kits later. Oh, and the bond, the Dream Bond, are also very nice. But the downside, it's a gameplay. Dreaming Div doesn't have that flow of Elusive Rant in terms of combat and immersion. You have a lot of downtime moving between node or event, to the point that you spend time clicking the tiles to move over more than actual combat. So when you get to the next one, the adrenaline is gone, the feel is not there anymore. Not only that, a lot of text on top of no real narrations makes everything feel even slower. Back then, in Elusive Rant, the transition between rooms were very smooth and continuous, just simply getting through the door. This theater is not roguelike. If you die during the combat, you will just be respawned back to where you were before entering that node, and even can change your team setup. Not only that, the map's layout are pre-made and not random. No variety, with the exception of some event node story. This theater mode doesn't give you the freedom of picking your main resonator to play with. Rovers will always be the main one at first, until you can get someone you like to play from the recruitment shop. If that resonator ever shows up, so good luck. But here's the thing though, even if that resonator you want showed up, in order to upgrade them, you want them to show up again and again. So instead of picking one right from the beginning and upgrading them as you go through the run, like the old Elusive Rant, you have to go through RNGs just to fully upgrade your main resonator. I had multiple runs where at the end, my main resonator was still at level 2 upgrade, and that is really bad. No real metaphor to upgrade your stack. The special cards in the theater mode right now are just some generic buff to the damage instead of the character stacks. So at the end of the run, instead of having some dumpen stacks and big PP number, you will only have tickling damage instead. The final bosses pose no challenge at all, even at negative fumbled, which I already had that. Funny enough though, the boss nodes are somewhat even harder than the final ones at the end of the movie. No real replay value. Think about it, after you finish all the endings, would you like to go back in there when you know everything would be the same and no reward? Everything will still be a drag, no freedom in your playstyle as well. The different endings for each movie are really nice. I really love it, amazing. But because of the whole gameplay is so slow, on top of the repetitions without any real variations, you would end up feeling like you are doing chores instead of playing a fun game mode. So, final verdict, with that all being said, if you go in and expect its new theater, new game mode to be the Elusive Rant, you're about to get an immense disappointment. To be honest with you, I really hope that this new theater mode won't be the new permanent Elusive Rant, because, like I said right from the beginning, this NA chip, this is not Elusive Rant at all.